Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News where they give on ogbonge information on as you take the go. In case you never follow us on our social media handles, what are you waiting for? We did for Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook, and we are bringing you back-to-back update. They say that while I don't bust out information sent to our desk, say that a serious kasala has busted out between the Biafra Liberation Army and the Nigerian Army in a state in the southeastern part of the country. A video obtained by some of our men, video sent to some of our men says that it was a heavy woto. According to this information, they said that the Nigerian army came to this area to attack the Biafra Liberation Army. But they said that these people were on guard and waiting for them. They said they had a very big clash when it ensued, and the Nigerian army, according to this video, left their Hilux vehicle and fled, while the Liberation Army set it ablaze. I'll play you that video in a jiffy, so now go see how the thing play out. So now go watch. So stay tuned. Let's do this. We are being used to cook, sweep, and wash clothes in our boss's apartment. Female Nigerian immigration operatives kick. And no be small thing, no. They say they are kick being used for domestic work. Sorry you. May God no allow them. May they use on as boy. Now the kind of thing where they happen inside all these forces, you go see policemen, they carry plate of food for their madam. And this one here, they say that the Nigerian police arrest 6 vigilante members employed by crisis reading Enugu state community to fight rampaging terrorists. Now they say this is where the problems are coming from. So the reason why I'm bringing you this information along this Biafra Liberation Army is to tell you some of the problems that we are encountering in the southeast. How can the Nigerian police go and arrest people who were created to fight against the Fulani terrorist invasion? This is where the problem lies, and this is why people don't complain anytime that the UGM send the police to judgment. Remember that the activities of the unknown government has reduced drastically after some time now. But issues like this can raise eyebrow. Issues like this can bring back the unknown government to start again, because people who are legalized to do the job of these people, the police is now killing them. So it can lead to unknown government insurrection again. Let's go into details and find out how these immigration people are being used to cook, sweep houses, and wash toilets. Some aggrieved personnel of the Nigerian Immigration Service (NIS) in Ekiti State have accused the authorities of maltreatment. Sorry, you may God no allow them. According to some of them, they have been turned into domestic workers by top officials of the command. They added that they have not been paid their allowances for the 2023 general elections. The election duty allowances, it was just a few people that were in all the state. Most of us female officers were asked to write our details down, and it has been sent to the headquarters since, but we have not heard anything. So definitely they aren't ready to pay the rest. Nigeria. Secondly, there is this annoying thing happening here in Ekiti State Command. For some of us female officers working at the comptroller and other top officials' homes, guard duty implies securing the premises, but for years now, they said the female officers' duties have turned to house help work. We now cook, sweep, wash those oga bosses' clothes, even wash toilets for our oga them. And they say their oga, their shit to the smell. No be small matter. These immigration people for Ekiti State. In fact, it is happening across Nigeria. It is not just Ekiti State. So we want to thank these people who have exposed these evil activities going on in the immigration service, even in police and the army. So we want to use this opportunity to tell those people wey be say dem dey maltreat, say let them come forward and report these cases so the public will know. Once we chook mouth enter this kind wahala like this, you go see am say e go disappear. Even if oga wan do am, you go say no, they go cast am now. So in this report, they say this rubbish has been going on for years now. It started when the last comptroller was here, but the key officers at the command who were supposed to talk and change the system didn't do anything about it, probably because they also collect from the budget meant for housemaids and domestic workers. Ideally, there is a special allowance for cooks, cleaners, and others that are meant to be employed by the command, but they now prefer using female officers, and the headquarters isn't aware of this, one of the agreed female personnel told Sahara reporters. They further called on the Wura Ola Caroline Adepoju, the first female acting comptroller general for the NIS, to intervene and sanction top officials of the command involved in this abuse. So I think the Oga should look into this thing. And if you know say they are maltreating you like this, also speak up so that they go know say they go know say they happen. Make we expose these evil people wey be say dem dey cause wahala give everybody. They go just employ you for small work like this. You don't turn house gear. They go employ you for driver. You don't turn gate man. You don't turn car wash. You go dey sweep compound. You go dey do it. No, wetin be this, for goodness sake? You hear the smell. I beg you, may we go into details very quickly. And this is the video of what transpired in one of the southeast states. They say, Nadia, this thing happened. No, it is information where they still they look into to find out where this incident really occurred. Make I play the video. Mona they see mo.
Who goes them? Who body? Where you? You don't run the entire inside bush. Who body? You say you Nigerian soldier. Who body? Again. Mutara again. Roko. Mutara again. Roko. Happen. Let me be tiger. Tiger will not get mine. The Otago. Yeah, Nigerian moto. Nigerian soldiers moto. By Kosa, the Otago.
I don't see the video in a very short clip when we obtain they say that there they happen, say this matter they happen for Biafra territory, that the Biafra Liberation Army had an encounter with the Nigerian army, but according to information where we they get to, they say power pass power, that this BLA, Biafra Liberation Army, said they were so equipped that they defeated the Nigerian army in this operation. But what the Nigerian army are doing is unbelievable. Una go arrest people. In fact, Mona they see here, another one we want to talk about now. Nigeria police arrest 6 vigilante members employed by crisis-ridden Enugu state community to fight rampaging Fulani terrorists. Not be juju be that. May we go into details and find out what's going on. Nigeria police, una just they do like say, una be enemies of progress. This country cannot move forward. We go dey pity una anytime when something happen. Go say, oh, na person papa, oh, na police, oh, na person mama, oh. Hi, the unknown government have a clash with them, or they don't kill them. But now, see what you una they do for here now. Operatives of the Nigerian police force have reportedly arrested 6 leaders of the Enugu State Vigilante Group, otherwise known as Neighborhood Watch, in Akpafu community in Kano East local government area of the state. Sahara reporters gathered on Saturday that the arrest of the personnel had forced residents of the community to start deserting their homes, as many also relocated their family members to the state capital and neighboring communities. Una dey hear? This is what the Nigerian police is causing. They are the ones bringing in terrorists into our communities. The security men who were reportedly arrested on Thursday during a routine meeting with the police at the Agbani Area Command include the Chief Security Officer of the community, Chineme Amuziem Watu, Godi Nnanji, in charge of operation, Onyeka Nnanji, Godwin Nnanji, Monday Nnamani, and Friday Nnamani. Akpafu has been the operational base of Fulani terrorists and bandits who had since forced the people of the community to flee, with several persons, particularly community leaders and vigilante personnel, killed and dozens of houses burnt, while schools, churches, and markets were shut for almost 1 year in the community until the constitution of the local vigilante. I don't know if somebody is listening to this story. Please pay attention and help me touch the share button, because some of us, if we talk about these things finish, una no go to salad, you see the thing go come like back for one place. You know, good. So touch the share button and give it a like. Thank you. They say Sahara reporters have reported that the community in fighting back the hoodlums had assembled some of their youth who volunteered to work as vigilante men by helping the army and other security agencies to fish out the Fulani bandit. While normalcy started returning to the community, the villagers were hit with the news of the arrest of the vigilante men by the operatives of the Police Special Fraud Unit, SFU, Abuja, during a routine meeting with the police at the area command, Agbani. Expressing the concerns of the people of the community, the traditional ruler of Ajame Amanze Akpufo Autonomous Community, Igwe Christopher Namani, said he and the people of the community were shocked at the news of the arrest of the security men by the police, even without any information as to what offense was committed by them. He said that the security men had the recognition of the state government and the various security agencies in the state, lamenting that the little gains the community and the army had so far made might be disrupted with the arrest of the security men without any reason adduced to the arrest. He said immediately after the news of the arrest filtered in, a minibus filled with men came to the operational base of the security men in the village, shouting their names and making the usual threats. So we are completely not at ease over the arrest because we don't know what will happen next now that they have disorganized the local security in the village. This is the police that are supposed to commend the vigilantes that are doing their job. The job of the police is to secure the state, secure the communities, but now they couldn't do it, and the communities started contributing one naira to support their own children to secure their own community. But now the police have raided all of them, taking them away. So whenever you see this UGM carrying out operations, it is out of all this kind of injustice now playing out here that is causing it. These are the things that are empowering UGM. When people see the police being moved like chicken, they say, yes, go ahead and send them to judgment. Now, these kind of problems, now they cause them. How can you go and arrest people who are securing a village? You arrest the vigilante and you are not securing that place. The monarch narrated the incident thus: we have been facing serious security challenges in the past 2 years, but the event of Thursday, June 22nd, made me to shed tears. A traditional ruler is weeping in this community. This is because as we are recovering from the insecurity situation in Akpafu, following the introduction of vigilante operatives, the situation started calming down, with government security being able to have access to our community once again, culminating in the army finally settling in Akpafu. So after the army had settled in our place, they invited me and we took them round the villages, appealing to our people to inform their fleeing families that peace is returning. I also called on my people who have fled their homes to return home. Our security outfit that helped the return of peace is working with the army and police. The divisional police officer of Nkanu East had scheduled a meeting with our vigilante men today, being Friday, June 23rd, ahead of the final peace meeting in the community on Saturday, June 24. Yesterday, being Thursday, June 22nd, my CSO informed me that the DPO invited them to a meeting at Agbani Area Command. I gave 5 of them the permission to go and also reminded them about the meeting on Friday with the police. But to my greatest shock, as they got to Agbani, I was told that some policemen came from Abuja and handcuffed them to be taken to Abuja. The chief went to the state CID but couldn't find them. I also went to report to the commissioner of police, but he was not on seat. So I called him later and he said he was aware of the officers from Force Headquarters. I later learned that they came from the Special Fraud Unit, SFU. As I'm talking to you now, I have not seen the Abuja officers and I have not seen our security operatives. I was at the State Police Command Headquarters, but they gave me the impression that the vigilante men had been whisked to Abuja. None of them agreed that they were still in Enugu. He called on the state government and the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbotekun, to release the men to return to their duty posts to avoid further damage to the security of the community. Una dey here? Meanwhile, Sahara Reporters' effort to speak with the State Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Daniel Ndukwe, were unsuccessful as he refused to take his calls. Also, the State Commissioner of Police, CSP, CP Ahmed Amani, didn't take his calls when contacted on telephone on Saturday evening. This is the worrisome situation that our people are facing today because of the Nigerian police. Enugu, these are security vigilantes that are working all night, working overtime to make sure there is safety in our land. Now, these people, look at, this is one of them now. I think I showed you people video before. Look at it, Enugu.
This morning, early morning, I went to Obinagu, part of Obinagu, Enugu, Uguagu. Cow just invaded us this morning.
Okay.
And took over our place. More than 300 cows. Nobody is leading the cow. But we are in control. I ain't control. I have to go police or DSS.
Okay.
Ka ha bịa mara ihe eme ka ha bịa ugbo ndị mmadụ ha atachago ugbo ndị mmadụ ugbo niile dị n'ebe atalichago ugbo ahụ nke akọ na mgbago ebe na atalichago ihe niile ahụ.
All right.
Ihe ha mebiri ebe a dị too many. So anyị na-ayọkwa amakwara ihe emere biko abịa setụlụ ndị nwe ha ndị nwoke ha because ndị security ba anyị obi na-ege ma anya from 1 o'clock since ha bịara ebe a ka echebiri a ka ha ghara ịgakwa na ugbo ndị ọzọ. This is what we are seeing. All
right. So you have seen it. These are the problems that people are facing. And with the aid of the vigilantes, they've been able to at least maybe reduce this thing to the barest minimum. But the Nigerian police now have raided the youth that are protecting these communities. What will you do in the Igbo space to secure ourselves? Nothing. The Nigerian police, they just want to. It's only serious force that can contain these people. Only serious force. Because this is terrorism. This is terrorism. They collude. When this T.Y. Danjuma said it, people were like, oh, forget, every time we are calling on the IGP to come to our aid. We are calling on the IGP. Look at it. Look at it. This is the work of the vigilantes, you can see.
Oh yeah, that kind of that. In our video. Here, but na 4 corner, men na 4 corner.
Enugu.
I ain't Chinese, Mandi Shabo, in this Enugu, this Abia State. I do 4 corner when I'm the full and yes, man, I know goes on now.
Okay.
Also, now, Hananda, and about face to face.
Okay.
And the police are going to police are also. Ndame were go motor have no Buru. ya burukwe ndị otufa agwụgo here anyị nwa na paakị siri ebe a na ma moto ndị nke kidnapụrụ ndị nwe ya nọ n'ime ya ha nche ile ka a na-ebufe obodo anọ abụ Naijiria enwere isi etiti division akwa obodo a ka ọ dị etiti division Enugu akwa na saịdị aka ọ dị ọrụ n'Enugu ebe a ka ọ dị na Fọkọna ọ bụrụ ndị IPOB na-anọ ọsọ ata ọ bụrụ ndị ESN aka gị gbasa ebe a niile ndị Fulani herdsmen na-anọ ebe anụnwa since ha ekwere mmadụ this week ka ọsọ na-agba since this week o mere nwanne nya mekwe tata since this week ka ọsọ na-agba na Fọkọna Enugu steeti ebe a o nwere efe ụzọ si ana na-eke pọmasị si na ebe a na-ata afọ na moto paaki siri paaki na-agwa m na aka bụ one Nigeria, do we still belong in this country? Na-asị m na onweghị ihe n'ofuru ebe a sari na ọgago here ka ị ga-agwa m na gọvanọ adịrọ awe mgbe a sị na-eji helikọpta ba drọpụ ndị mmadụ n'ime ọhịa akwa a na-ekwu ya ọga vera somsinashi na-eke ụmụ mmadụ na-ata afọ since morning na-eke ụmụ mmadụ wụsa n'ụzọ na-ata afọ n'oro Togo ụzọ tọgburu chọko ndị amị na-anya ego ha dị anakwụzi ndị na-achụtụ mmadụ ha were okwu gafee ngwa na ha chụtụwe ka ebe ha nọ na ihe na-eme n'obodo a na gbata na ọsọ enyemaka 82 division gbata na ọsọ enyemaka ndị si na unu bụ ndị Naijiria gbata na ọsọ enyemaka kedu ebe unu nọ kedu ndị si na ha bụ ndị otu Buhari kedu ebe unu nọ
Una don't see so this is the situation in Enugu. This is happening, and the Nigerian police are aiding this terrorism. I will end it here, but let us know your opinion on this matter. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you as you share.